Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving my praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Hakadash, and his brother Apak from the camp prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honor to elders and apostles, great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings to hopeful elect. And I want to get into a quick lesson. All right, straight to the point, for the sake of time. On this article right here, it says, fact check. Unpacking claim that 75% of farm workers didn't go to work due to immigration raids in CA City, California. All right, it says on January 10th, 2025, the Californian nonprofit news organization Cal Matters published an article including a claim that U.S. Customs and Border Protection was confronting and detaining undocumented farm workers in Bakersfield, a city north of Los Angeles. The article featured a quote by Casey Creamer, president of a farming industry group called California Citrus Mutual. Creamer told Cal Matters, "We're in the middle of a citrus harvesting. This sent shockwaves through the entire community. People aren't going to work and kids aren't going to school. Yesterday, about 25% of the workforce. Today, 75 did not show up." All right. So you got to where a lot of these Northern Kingdom tribes that probably worked in the farms, that were, probably picking, different type of fruit, all right, different type of plants, helping the farm. 75% of that did not show over there in I believe it said north of Los Angeles, in Bakersfield, a city north of Los Angeles, of LA. So you got Jake not showing up to his jobs because they are detaining Jake. All right, they taking him up, deporting him. Undocumented workers. All right, that don't have their citizenship here. They're getting taken, man. All right, so it said 25% of the workplace. Today, 75 did not show up. All right, it says it was not clear how Creamer had arrived at this 75% figure. However, the number appeared in the reports archived of multiple California news media websites and on social media archive media. It says on January 21st, 2025, an ex-user wrote, 75% of the immigrant farm workers didn't show up yesterday in Bakersfield because of fears of ICE raids under the new presidency. America's rural and agricultural regions will be the hardest hit from Trump's immigration policies. Food prices are going to skyrocket. Whoo! Amen. So this devil had got into that seat, all right, and he started deporting a lot of these what you would call, illegal aliens, immigrants. All right, he got into that seat and he's deporting them, and he has ICE, taking them in custody, which is resulting into a lot of these people are not going to work. A lot of them were farm workers. All right, worked in a farm, and they worked in the farm. And now 75%, it says, has not showed up. All right, over there north, in Bakersfield, north of Los Angeles, man. So it's showing you what type of times we're in, man. All right, a lot of these Northern Kingdom Jakes, they were working a lot of the jobs. All right, they was taking up a lot of the jobs and they was working a lot of those jobs. Now, it's a decrease. All right, not only in the schools, but in the workforce. All right. And people are not, Jake not going to school, Jake not going to work because they're afraid, of ICE coming there and detaining them. All right. And that's what's been going on recently is ICE has been going into schools. I just seen a news article on that, workplaces, in the work environments and taking Jake to detaining Jake, man. All right, that don't have their citizenship here. All right, now this is Second Ezra 16 and verse 21 says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." So the victuals are so great upon this, so good cheap upon this place. All right, people thought they was in a good case, man. All right, but in every way, this place is leading up into inflation. The workers, all right, which were majority of Northern Kingdom, all right. The food is what is it called? Being called back, all right, because they're being contaminated. All the different type of things with this food, man. All right, with the chemicals they're using on it. All right, a lot of the food is being called back. It's being it's a lot of shortages on the eggs and different things which is resorting into inflation, where the prices are going up. There's less food. All right, there's less workers, less food, less workers, higher prices. And it said that, it said it says food prices are going to skyrocket. All right. 75% of immigrant farm workers didn't show up yesterday in Bakersfield because of the fear of ICE raids under the new presidency. All right. So 75%, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's more than half. All right. That did not show up to work. 25% not showing up to school. A lot of them Northern Kingdoms are not allowing their kids to go to school, man, because of that. All right. So a lot of these things are, the Lord is setting up a lot of these things, that's leading into the prophecy that the Lord has spoken ahead of time. All right. Jake isn't able to go to work. All right. Jake is getting, especially Northern Kingdom right now. Northern Kingdom in that Jacob's trouble, man. All right. They suffering from Jacob's trouble already, man. You got Esau coming down with great wrath upon them, detaining them, sending them back to their own place. All right. You just had a news. I also seen another news article. That's the thing, bro. You got to be on your watchtower, man. All right, because I've been seeing news articles all day, bro, and it's so much things to go in about. All right, but I just seen another one saying how President Trump was going to have even U.S. criminals. He's going to deport them into federal prison. All right, there was a comment though on this one specific that was pretty hilarious. It says, this is Sharon Lee Allen. "I am from Ohio. I am 84 years old, and I remember when I was a kid, immigrants came every year to pick tomatoes, apples, and anything that needed picking. They have been coming here since the United States began. If not for them, you wouldn't be here. Go do your genealogy and see where you hatched from. You might learn a thing or two, but self-centered, hypocritical Republicans don't like education, especially of the truthful kind." All right, so people are getting mad about this. People are seeing this like, bro, you messing up, a lot of the farmers, kids not going to school. All right, so Trump got into that seat and he started making, them executive orders, man. He started allowing them executive orders to come out, bro. Signing those executive orders, and he wasn't playing. It wasn't a joke. All right. So, like I said, man, it's a time of Jacob's trouble coming upon Northern Kingdom, man, being detained. All right. It's only going to get worse from here. The stage is being set up for all hell to break loose, man. All right. America's being divided. A lot of people don't like Trump. A lot of people don't like Republicans, and a lot of people don't like Democrats. And it's going to come to a time where it's going to be, what type of American are you? All right. That's what's going to be asked, because this place is going to go into a complete civil war. All right. So, hey, man.